Ladies and gentlemen, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were helping even more than we had anticipated. They have been helping the first responders. They are putting boots, foots, and Pontunus maximus flamingois foots on the ground. All right? They are in the midst. Why they needed to visit the site, why Prince Harry and Meghan Markle needed to actually waste the mayor's time, waste resources, of all the things that I'm sure the mayor has to do, the fact that he even entertained touring these two bird brains around clearly what anybody could witness from television, from their TV set. Why they need to go there is beyond me. They're not engineers. They're not land developers. They're not fire inspectors. They have no business to be there other than to get their photo shoots, which clearly is going on here. But well, you're going to see some photos here. They are risking life, limb, and foots. And there are two parts where Meghan Markle and Prince Harry look like they're almost not going to make it through just this simple tour of clearly this area that has been devastated in this tragedy that these two bird brains felt it was necessary to come down and tour for Lord only knows what reason other than to get PR. So here we go. This is the first shot. Walking through a burnt out neighborhood that anybody could just view from their television. So remember this. They're 90 miles away. They are, adding to the traffic. They're bringing up their security, more people. They're, taking the mayor's time, the mayor's assistant, whoever the mayor's driving with. There's another person who was in the previous video. We now know who he is. He obviously works for the mayor's department or the city or something. So all these people are now being, instead of doing something that could actually help people, they're now being tour guides to these bird brains that absolutely can do zero for this whole situation. Let's get into this shot. So here's shot one. Okay, so here's El Gordo, right? Sí, I am Mayor Gordo. Now they're looking very, they're looking distraught, right? I don't know why they're there, but okay. Now they got the Range Rover, right? Land Rover, whatever. So she's got 1, 2 security guys at least, maybe possibly 3. This looks like H over here, right? But check the foots, okay? Now, we know Meghan Markle has several pairs of tennis shoes, specifically New Balance, which is odd because she doesn't seem to have any balance when she walks, and it's because there's a very weird ratio. There's a very weird foot and stem ratio. So you have extremely large pontoons, extremely tiny chickens, and you can't power the pontoons with very tiny chicken stems. It's just physiology, folks. It's not rocket science here. The bizarre part is this. She's going to a place that is damaged, debris everywhere, could be nails, explosions, what you name it, glass, anything. Why in the hell would you wear it? By the way, I've never seen tennis shoes like this before that has here's the deal. Either these are some weird shoes that I've never seen, or these are normal tennis shoes that just could not take the actual size of the foots. and have actually blown out on the sides, like they've gotten, like a tire that just could not take the amount of pressure inside of the shoe and had blown out on all the sides. That's a possibility too. These could have been brand new when she left the house, let's be honest, and they just couldn't take it, and they had a blowout. I've never seen shoes like this, and after this video, I hope not to see them again. Getting in here, okay, another photo. This kind of looks similar. Now let's get to another one. Now, there's a couple things you got to keep an eye on here, okay? H, former military guy, okay? Clearly he's not hitting the gym or any type of obstacle course lately. Looks like he's struggling pretty bad here to get up. You know what I'm saying? Looks like he's struggling to get up here. Maybe he should get his his surfing instructor on a jet ski to pull him up. Maybe he needs that guy. Hey, brother, come on up the wall, brother. Oh, I love you, brother. Maybe he should get that guy. And then that would help him up the wall. Pull him up, with like an ATV or something. You know what I mean? Then, I don't know who this lady is. Either she works for the mayor or she works for the Meghan Markle and the Prince Harry. Now, security guy, this guy works for the mayor's office. This was the last guy she hugged in the other video that was just kind of standing around doing nothing. You know what? There's another photo here. Hang on. Let me see if I can get to that. Okay, it's the other way. Okay, getting confused. Now, this is what I want you to see right here. So Scheissmeist has clearly made it up the wall. Exhausted, but she made it up the wall. But you can tell that now her chickens have absolutely given out on moving these foots around, especially coming up a wall like this. She's putting pressure on the chickens right here because they've about had it for the day. She's got to wrap this up because she cannot move these pontoons around anymore with these stems. She's like, come on, chickens, just a little bit longer, and she's pushing on her actual chickens. Okay, let's get to the next one. Now, this is the guy in the previous video that she hugged last that was just standing around. Now, I wonder if H and him exchanged numbers. Because H doesn't have a lot of friends, and he's sort of like, excuse me, sir, I noticed that you like to have your hands in your pockets. I like to have my hands in my pockets. I don't have a lot of friends out here. Maybe we could switch up numbers. Have you ever played polo? That could possibly happen. There could be a bromance coming up here we don't know about. Now, I don't know who this guy is. Okay? This mayor could be a mayor guy, could be a security guy. Scheissmeist is struggling, up this hill and even lifting. You can see lifting. The security guards, he knows. He works around them around the clock. He's like, I don't know if she can handle this kind of this degree of a hill here, this slope. I don't know if she can push these pontoons up this hill. You know what I mean? This is like the big pontoon train that couldn't. All right, now we get to the next one. All right, it's very similar. Now this is the one right here. This is the one the Scheist is struggling on right here. This is the one that did her in. I think this one did her in for the day. Right? She might want to file another police report because I think somebody stole her badonkadonk. That's for sure. Okay? This is not a good look. This is not a good look when you got a show coming out in the following week. This is not an appealing look whatsoever. Even H is like, oh, Bugsy, this is not a good look. But you can see here, she's got that foot. Now that wall could give way with those foots. That's another thing that she's got to think about. Will she crumble that wall, pushing those foots and that force against that wall? It's only a brick wall, folks. It can only hold so much. Even the security guard knows this and is reaching down like to grab her by the scruff of her neck like she's a cat and he's the mama cat. You know what I mean? He's about ready to grab her by the scruff of her neck and drag her up. You know what I mean? This is a heavy situation here. H, again, just like when she was 27 months pregnant, not helping whatsoever. Not concerned, not pushing her, not like, let me give you a hand. He just stands by and watches, almost like a anonymous bystander, just like the rest of his life. He lets everybody else do everything. This makes no sense, and this guy's definitely not doing jack shit. All right, let's see. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. So now, let me show you this video. Okay, we got another one, and different coverage from a different news source that covered the cook, the chef, the Meghan Markle, and Prince Harry. Now, you guys left a lot of comments. The chef does have some Jose. No way, Jose. He's got a lot of weird connections. Took a weird photo with a certain guy. I mean, it could have just been a random photo. You know what I mean? You know, people run up to famous people and take photos. It's bizarre, but okay. He also got an award from
You had the founder
Biden.
of World Central Kitchen, Jose Andres, was here.
Take it easy. Got an award from Biden. And then also, he's part of the World Economic Forum. Very odd. Okay? All of that equals odd to me. All right? Still, it's nice that he's helping out, you know, with this. But, you know, the rest of it's very bizarre. Let's get into this.
We know that not only food provides nourishment, but it also provides comfort. And a lot of people need comfort right now. And as you mentioned...
Are these reporters literally the dumbest people on the planet? Food provides nourishment. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm glad he said something because that needed to be said.
We did have Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They were handing out...
Okay, she's really going to lay it on thick here. So just be prepared, okay? And even H is like, oh, what? Is she going to believe this acting? I want to see, because Megs is really good at this. All right, let's go. Lay it on, Megsy. Left eye only.
Out food earlier today. Just their presence here says something. It says that people care. People care about each other, and that's something that it really is giving a lot of people hope that has lost everything right now. We also talked to Pasadena Mayor Victor Gordo earlier.
Do you see? Okay, check this out. Okay, this is some of her best. She's really, you know, channeling Suits here. Okay, so she goes into this hug, but she's not really hugging. You know what I mean? She's just kind of that like patting, like, "Hey, good job, buddy," kind of thing.
It says something. It says that people
But yet, right
care.
now, she probably went over to the jalapeno section and put a little, you know, touched her eyes with a little jalapeno. You know what I mean? To get them kind of puffed up.
People care about each other.
So she's covering her mouth because she's about ready to laugh because she's like, I can't really, you know, I can't really feel emotion or cry right now because I'm just on camera. But I'm trying to make it look like I'm going to break out in tears.
Each other, and that's something that it really...
But this is how you know she's full of shit. Because if she was so involved with this lady and felt so sincere and so compassionate about it, her focus and her attention would not get broken so quickly and easily. Unless it was some sort of, you know, something just, you know, major going on. But it's not. It's just El Gordo over here saying whatever.
Is giving a lot of people hope that has lost everything right now. We also talked to Pasadena.
The minute he touched, he didn't even say shit. The minute his hand moved, her peripheral lizard alien vision picked it up right away and looked over at him because, hey, is he gonna talk to me now? Because I'm the most important thing here. So this whole thing, the mask switched right there.
Pasadena Mayor Victor Gordo earlier, he shared with us how Harry and Meghan really are an example of so many others wanting to help their neighbors. And then I spoke with Roy Choi. He was here earlier today. He said something about food that was pretty profound to me. He said, when you're a cook, all you think is about is feeding people, and this is our calling in life. And so
she went from, getting ready to blow out in tears and eyes all puffed out to now it's, she's like, okay, you're boring me now. Oh my God, please. It's like, enough. Okay, we get it.
When you have people show up like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle show up and say, we want to.
But every time this guy does nothing, he just adjusts his jacket. She flips over like she's dying for him to talk to her. Like it makes it more important.
Help people that are hurting right now.
Also just gander this. So they're leaving. I believe the report was they were there for 17 minutes in this area. Okay, allegedly.
That are hurting right now.
Okay, so they're leaving right now. We've got this probably a security guy here. Security. There was another dude with them. Okay, so it's probably behind us. Because there was another dude. Okay, so you got this guy, this guy, this guy. So you got 3 security guys. Now this lady who she was hugging and all passionate with, all of a sudden she's leaving with them? Okay. By the way, this man needed to get out of the UK because of the press and the media. Yet he is the one turning around to wave at the media to let them know, oh, you guys did an amazing job. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the coverage of us doing absolutely nothing. Thank you so much.
It says something that speaks volumes to people in a way.
Okay. Did you notice? Okay. Did you notice the alien arms? She grabbed this lady from literally over here without any effort. Okay?
To people.
Watch this Angelina Jolie alien armor here. I've said this before. I haven't said this, but I'm saying people have alluded to this, that her legs and her arms are identical in length, and I think that's, accurate, allegedly.
In a way.
She got her, and she's got H is 5 feet in front of her, and she's still holding his hand, no problem. Okay? But still with the weird shoes on. I don't know, these shoes, something's going on. She could actually tap this guy on his shoulder from where she is. Look at the shoulders, folks. Look at the shoulders. Look at his shoulders. Look at her shoulders, and look at these shoulders. Something's going on. Head and shoulders does not make a product for this lady, if you know what I'm talking about. It would be called shoulders and more shoulders.
It is often unsaid, just that simple act of kindness and providing.
It's great that he's so enamored by this, reading his phone. He's flicking through TikTok right now. He's like,
people, food.
They're like, hey, Bird Brain, you're on. Anyways, folks, let me know your thoughts. I know this was all really pulling on a lot of heartstrings right there, and there's a lot to cover. So just, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And don't forget, who loves you, baby, all right? Y'all be good.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.